Hello people, my name is Rage, and welcome and all to some more Rebirth. And today, we are continuing our goal to unlock all of the things, and I am in a really happy mood. I feel like I could conquer the world right now. This is going to be my first proper Rebirth run since my time spent hammering away at Mr. Losty, and every time I look at that unlock little post-it note there, I feel like a champion, you know, and that's probably really big-headed to say. I kind of feel bad, in fact, instantly regret, but it's a nice feeling, you know. And if you missed how I achieved this, go watch like my last Isaac video, and totally you should do that. But either way, I've only reached that point because of all the tips, the help, the support, just the everything that you guys have given. Some nicer than others. God, Rage, you're so bad, this item does this, you moron! And, hey, Rage, did you know this item does this? There are two spectrums, but I love both of them equally. So we're gonna play Judas, because that is a testament right there to how happy I'm feeling. I'm willing to play Judas, and our objective is the lamb with, ideally, a little detour via the boss rush. But that, of course, is going to depend entirely on how OP we do end up becoming. And you may have actually noticed, one second, short range mega tears. That's a good sign, isn't it? But you may have noticed on the screen where I chose Judas, I had a 0 victory, and that's because after finishing the run where I beat the lamb on the loss, the first thing I did was go, I'm going to do one more lost run real quick, because I bet, now that I've done everything, it's going to be the easiest lost run of my life. 9 lives, holy mantle, straight away. I died on the first floor. So I was like, you know what? We'll take a break from Isaac, and now here we are. And I think this run is going to be good. I have a feeling it will be. And what I would like to know at this time is, what's your favourite Christmas present that you got this year? I mean, it's a question you got to ask, because if we think back to the times where we were in school, some of you, of course, may still be, but, you know, I kind of mean maybe when you were a little bit younger, though, to be fair, I kind of still did this even when I was, like, 18, because for some reason you feel the need to sort of posture with your friends, but it's the kind of thing where you're like, so what did you get for Christmas? And then what my tactic is in this situation, because someone asked you that, it's not innocent, okay? It's not an innocent question. They're wanting to compare with you who got the better present. You both know it, but you're both too, you know, polite and know the social customs to actually say that's what's going on right here. So you have to kind of subtly have this little sort of, the squeezy, by the way, really nice. You have to have this subtle little one-up contest, and you both say what you got, but then the trick is to say the second best thing you got. They'll come right in, bang, with their best thing, and then you have a reserve where you go, I forgot about something actually. I actually got a space station, and then you just floor them. So, I mean, go on, you guys totally know what I'm on about. You have had a time in your life where the exchange conversation of who got what present has been entirely to decide who got the better presents and therefore technically beat the other person. It's the thing that happened, okay? And honestly, I think the politics of being at school and when with the people who are your friends, yeah, but they're not people who you're going to be friends with as soon as you leave school. I think you probably leave school with about maybe 2 friends that you could see being life friends, but everyone else you're kind of friends with, but you just get on with them because they're there. And there has been a time where you have had a Christmas present one-upmanship contest with one of them. There just has. Capricorn, absolutely fantastic. Like, really fantastic. This is an exceptionally good little run right here. I am happy. I guess it's totally worth exchanging 1 bomb for 2 bomb. I mean, that just makes a lot of, you know, it's just maths at that point. Though, of course, I did fail maths, so we do have that going for. I don't actually know if you could see my mouse there. Rebirth has started doing a little lovely thing recently where it likes to let me still see my mouse. This a fucking small rock. Oh, wow. But yeah, it's doing a thing where it likes to still let me see my... Wow, my tears. Screw the mouse thing. This is insane. but it likes to let me see my mouse on screen, so I apologize if you could see that and it was bugging you. I just noticed it, and immediately I was like, this is ridiculous. So yeah, the Christmas present fight. Let's have one in the comments, actually. That would be good. I'm going to decide who I think got the best gift. So yeah, another thing is, and this is probably going to be, wow, my damage is insane. Oh my word. No way. What? Oh, hello, Krampus. How did you do? You good? Lump of coal. No way. No actual way is this happening right now. I am excited. This is the second floor, and we're this powerful. Life is good. But yeah, I actually went back and watched some of my earlier Rebirth videos, and I had the strangest thing happen to me. I was actually watching myself play, and before I could help myself, I actually had the thought, oh my god, why didn't you just do this obvious thing? Like, to do with an item. And then I caught myself, and I realized, now I understand why people comment with that. It actually, you can't help but think it. And while I still believe that there's no need to be like, oh my god, you are literally Satan for not knowing that, I can totally understand now why people feel the need to comment with stuff that I missed or stuff that I didn't know, because you do get that urge, and I can't believe I had that with myself, which felt a little bit weird, honestly, almost like I was watching my twin play. Having an identical clone twin would be so very useful, because, I mean, at the very worst, you could use them as an assassination double and get a free life. I mean, it's literally like a real-life catsup, but you know what I'm saying. So have I actually taken damage yet this run? I've just realized something. You can tell. I just realized you can tell I've been playing The Lost for like 100 runs, can't you? That's just. He actually has like been super serial training. Oh, that is wonderful. That is absolutely wonderful. I just caught on to that. Oh, this is such a fun run. Like, this is genuinely a really, really fun run. I mean, I'm also just ridiculously powerful. Another speed up. That's nice. Bad gas. I mean, that's okay. It's not the best, but it's certainly not a big deal. I was confident he would die before he gets to me. I mean, this is the seed for anyone who wants this ridiculous one. Xylophones yell tomato. I'm pretty sure all xylophones do yell tomato. It's just the lore of them. So we do have enough money to make this shop a worthwhile investment, and we are going to grab the PhD. And then, you know, we need to remember the pill that it comes with. Grab that range up, which is actually really nice for short range mega tiers, because I remember doing the experiment and it does exchange the range at which they are ridiculous. So yeah, pretty content so far, I have to say. Down into here, mushrooms. I mean, it's kind of worth blowing up mushrooms as much as possible, isn't it? Because then we get loads of good pill. I suppose some things never change, do they? Don't take damage all run so far. Walk on the smallest patch of creep you've ever seen. No, in my defense, you know, it was the smallest patch of creep ever, so I really just didn't notice it. They're kind of cool. Sad bombs are really quite fun. And actually, to be fair, with my current tiers, sad bombs might actually be exceptionally good. Let's have a go at the boss, and yeah, let's put a bomb down. I just kind of want to see. Yeah, sad bomb's quite the nice little thing there. That's a lot of area. The only way this could actually get better is by getting flying, honestly. So we'll get the HP up, which is nice. Mini Brim. Do I want Mini Brim? I realize every time I pass up Mini Brim, I, you know, don't take it and then end up regretting it. But I think because I've obviously beaten all the Lost stuff, I really want Angel Rooms as much as possible, because I am dying to see how the Godhead actually functions. Because if it is not the most... I found peels. Because if it is not the most OP item in the world, I'm going to be severely, severely upset. There we go. That is lovely. Look up is great. What are the chances I found that? Pretty high. Got the PhD. That was a little bit close there. And the Magician, potentially quite useful with this tier type, most certainly. And we found our item room. Walked into that like a genius. Anarchist cookbook, away! To be fair, it's actually not horrible. Annoyingly, no, it kind of worked. It did blow up the mushrooms, but not any to get me some pills. So I still maintain that was a deliberate decision I made. Never going in that room again, I guess, unless the boss isn't here. The Fool, I'm actually going to keep the Fool. Actually, no, I'm not going to keep the Fool, because I plan on doing the boss rush anyway. There's no point keeping the Fool for a free item, because, I mean, I'm obviously going to be staying in the boss rush. Though I could grab... No, you can't grab 2 items, do you? It just starts. I mean, even if you're really quick. Though I remember hearing somewhere that you could actually get away with that, but I'm not entirely sure. God damn. I feel like this is the highest, like some of the highest damage you can have. And the wafer. Incredibly nice. Of course, I would have loved to see Godhead, but I'm totally cool with the wafer. This AoE from tier bombs, very nice. Kind of want to beat Mega Satan, but I feel like it would be a little... I mean, I guess I should give myself the option. I could go attempt Mega Satan after beating the Lamb, couldn't I? I'm gonna do it. You know, I'm just having one of those moves. Did it one-shot the angel, the bomb? Okay, then. It just one-shot the angel. It actually one-shot the angel. Do I want to find the shop? I have to. Well, no, I'm not bothered. I'm going to continue. I'll find the shop on the next 2 floors. I mean, it's just equally likely that the bad item was on that floor and the good item on this floor than the other way around. But I'm not going crazy. That one-shot the angel, right? Like, it did. Like, I'm not. That's what happened there. I'm not. Because, I mean, I don't remember them being that weak. But I guess it was, like, point blank with ridiculous... these tiers are very hard to shoot diagonally. It was point blank with ridiculously damaging tiers, so I suppose, I mean, it's entirely possible that that did happen. That was a little bit close, and we get the Hermit, which we are immediately going to use, and we get the pill bottle, which isn't horrible. I mean, it gives us one definitely good pill, but there's no fill there's no fill that we definitely need. We don't need fill right here. I am going to use this opportunity to refill some of my donation machine because it is a little bit ridiculous how much I've emptied it. So that's where most of my money is going to go for the most part. Unless it's a fantastic item like, of course, the PhD, which I really do like. We're in depths 1, so we are just going to take the boss real quick, and it is the gate, which I am totally cool with because he's going to die in 5 seconds. And that's a really nice item to get. Look at that shot speed. The mark. Though I can't take the mark because if I want an angel room... Yeah, and honestly, it's not the end of the world not being able to take the mark because I'm doing stupid damage anyway, and I've got I've got 2 more proper chances at an angel room. The Womb, Utero 1, and Mum, don't I? So, that is fine. Next up, well, this is an interesting room. I just want to find the item room, and then I'm going to get the hell out of here. I'm going to assume it's off here. Still potentially might be. You never know. That was domination. Again, still Pate. Calm down. You still never know. This creep can have proven a little bit annoying. Don't need to waste a bomb for a key right now. Nor do I really care about blowing up those skulls. And unfortunately, it is not here. Blue flies from killing that. Very nice. I suppose now that there's 2 chests here, we probably should. Just because any bombs we do get are lovely. Because we have ridic powerful bombs. I'm going to blow up the group of 3. Feel like it might do well, and no, I in fact just made more trouble for myself. So ain't that a peach? I don't really get that expression. No, it's ain't that peachy, isn't it? But even then, it still doesn't make a terrific amount of sense, because what does something being peachy? I mean, are you referring to the colour, or... I don't really know what you're trying to imply with ain't that peachy, so I'm not too bothered. That's That's okay. I've never actually died with the Ankh. I've had it once before, but so I'm not entirely sure if it's just your normal everyday revive. I don't know what kind of state I will revive. I will admit, could have gotten away with it if I'd bluffed it, but I will admit, I totally would have walked on spikes if there wasn't a hole in the floor right in front of me there. I'd forgotten they were there. I did, but that's okay. We're in Necro 2. Can't go in there, damn you. I realised, did I not use Book of Belial on the gate? I mean, you can't really blame me at this point. I mean, I don't really feel like I need a damage up. Normally, Book of Belial is like, okay, go in boss room, do Book of Belial, everything is awesome. Everything is cool. We are part of a team. Do I want to waste a black heart to go in there? If I get... I'm actually scared of my own tears. If I get a soul heart, I'll go in, but I don't want to use a black heart just yet. That was absolutely fine. Can't do anything with that. Am I basically one-shotting them? Because it feels like I am, which is a little bit insane in the membrane. Teratoma, normally quite the annoying little fight, but is certainly okay. If I can beat Teratoma on the Lost, I can beat it on anything else. There we go. And we have both the key and the... Ooh, wait, no. Revenge. Spider Revenge. Isn't that spawn spiders when I get hit? So, not entirely useful, though with the wafer it gets infinitely more value. That's... Okay, both of those hits. What is it with Greed and me? Like, I cannot handle not being hit by Greed and Super... It's like Greed and Super Greed have the perfect shot spread to counter how I mentally go about dodging things. And that's kind of impressive of them. Like, honestly, it is. So we have Mum here. Are we bothered about the rest of the floor? I mean, it's, you know, I can go explore the rest of the floor. I feel like I should just beat... That was annoying. I feel like I should just beat Mum and unlock the boss rush for now, because I can certainly just leave, can't I? Wait, you can leave for the Mum fight? I can't actually remember. I think it's the womb, the heart that stops you. Maybe I made a huge mistake here. Potentially I did. But we'll see. Feel like I'm not killing her as fast as I really should, given how much damage I'm doing. But still, there we go. Our angel room. I mean, technically... Oh, I missed an eternal heart, didn't I? That reminds me. I totes missed an eternal heart. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It would have just made a single heart happen, which would have happened there anyway. So I'm not too worried. Fortunately, because of that spacebar item, but that was a little bit of a problem, wasn't it? Grab the negative, and here's hoping for a ridiculous good item in here. The X-ray specs, the Ouija board. Actually, probably the best of the three there. So we're going to take the Ouija board, and we are going to proceed to attempt to annihilate our way to victory. The wafer that I have makes this, I think, a lot more viable, because I probably would have been apprehensive to do this without it. I look terrifying. I actually look terrifying. Like, seriously. Okay, we got the Carrying Queen to phase 2 pretty damn quickly, which is absolutely excellent. And her poops are in the middle of the room, which is the best possible place to be. They basically only help you at that point. But yeah, Spectral Tears with what I have right now is really neat. I doubt he's even going to get more than one flyout. We got Peep, which is A-okay. I mean, he's actually quite the healthy boss in terms of his HP, but he goes down nicely. Loki, not a problem. Blasty assist, dodging him real nice. Whoa! Calm down. Calm down. Stop shooting at me. Nobody likes a shooter, especially one with a sniper rifle. Those damn long-range bastards. I don't know that. I've not had like a traumatic experience with snipers. I don't really know why I felt the need to say that, but that's okay. Loki is dead. Gemini, you're gone as well. You are totes out of here. Do that. Is there any real reason apart from a stupid OP item to do the boss rush once you've unlocked the boss rush item? Because I'm not entirely sure that there is. Larry Jr., you are basically just a free kill. Seriously, Larry Jr. is really a joke of a boss, isn't he? I mean, it's so hard to take damage to him. In before I then take damage to him. In fact, yeah, Spectral Tears makes this surprisingly easier. There's not that many rocks in here, but it does really, really help. Who's next? Oh, yes. The Chad and Monstro, which I think is followed by Gish and Monstro 2. if I recall correctly. I believe? No, Chub and Gertie, then Gish and Monstro 2. I think Gish and Monstro 2 is the second hardest wave of the entire boss rush, almost certainly. Because they are very healthy and they jump around the room like they are on some sort of ridiculous narcotic. Like, they are springy. Did I just walk into Gish and not take damage? I'm just going to blame that on being an absolute badass, I think. Hey, my first 2 bits of damage. You see what I mean about Gish and Monstro 2 being the first truly annoying boss rush wave? It is quite stupid. He's probably going to laser again. Oh, no, he didn't. He didn't. I'm getting them down ever so slowly. There goes Gish. Where's Monstro even at? There he is. Gonna do your laser. Gonna do your laser. Nope. You're just gonna not move anywhere. Gonna move somewhere that... Nope. Okay. Are you trolling me, Monstro? Are you trolling me? Down here... Book of Belial probably would have been helpful to, like, put the Book of Belial on. That probably would have done, like, helpful. Like, that was actually... Like, this entire time, I could have had the Book of Belial on, which, you know, obviously is a very nice damage up, and could have been using it, and kind of didn't, and I don't really have a good excuse for that. I'll admit, I do not have a good excuse for that. There goes the heart, which is absolutely lovely. Do spectral tears count as piercing tears? I'm assuming no, they don't. That's really, really annoying. So, the bloat. I need to be careful on this wave, because this wave is... That was... Okay, that was a very good, I'm going to stand still and congratulate myself on how good that was, into a stand still and take really dumb damage. So there we go. So we do lose the Divine Heart, which is very much a shame. Though I have the wafer. I do have the wafer, right? I'm not crazy. I'm not that crazy. When did the Mask of Infamy die? Did it run into some of Carrion Queen's poop? Because it feels like it did there. Which I guess is really, really okay. That was close. The slowdown proving a little bit ridiculous. What's funny, actually, is the first time I had an actual chance at Mega Satan, in fact, the first time I beat, and only time I've attempted Mega Satan and did beat him, was when I had Proboscis. I think it's one of the best items, because it's a stupid damage up, but you still have the kind of attack speed that you need in his room. So there we go. I mean, it was kind of fine. Judas's Shadow. Ah, that's where that's from. The Mystery Sack. Does anyone know what the Mystery Sack actually does? I guess it would defeat the point of it being a Mystery Sack if we all knew what it did. But still, boss rush done. I am completely cool with that. Annoyingly... But yeah, what's actually wrong with me? Why didn't I wait to use the prayer card till after the boss rush? I honestly, I blame being lost for so long that health management really stopped being a concern for a while. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it. I am actually going to exchange 2 bombs for 3 bombs here, just because a net gain of bombs is obviously good when my bombs are this obviously ridiculously useful. What happens if you get tier bombs with brimstone? Does it fire out in like a circular brimstone fashion? Because that would be incredibly neat. It really would. And there we go. Lovely. I mean, not entirely worth getting this key, but of course, now that we've done the boss rush, we can slow down and go back to taking every advantage that we can. Though Curse of Darkness, really, really annoying. Like, really annoying. And we do get our health up. Any tinted rocks in here? Are you? I think you are. I think. No, okay. Tricking me. I see how it is. Trying to make me look like an idiot. Well, the joke's on you. I don't need any help looking like an idiot. That's probably the worst way to react to that, actually, isn't it? That's it's really stupid now that yeah. There we go. Hey! That spider very nearly took a little bit of health off me, which would have sucked. So you are not a tinted rock, neither are you. I mean, I knew that. I mean, I totally... That was annoying. I couldn't really... You know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to use my... What killed him? Exactly there? Balls of Steel, fantastic. 4 instances of damage I can take, but... What really killed him there? I'm not entirely sure. but I'm sure it was good and powerful and full of friendly friends. I don't know where I'm going with this. Because I've got the wafer, I am just going to see what's up in the curse room, and a net gain of literally 0. So I'm actually kind of happy about that for a... Ooh. Oh, that is the worst I found pills ever. Really? I guess I should use the damage I took to get over it. It wouldn't, I'm not going crazy, it just wouldn't pick up the thing there. I guess spiders probably killed him, so if we walk close, yeah, there we go. Because they're doing insane damage as they scale with what you're doing. That does make sense. I don't know, I'm a little bit out the loop, as you can probably tell. I think playing the Lost over and over, you gain some certain skills, but you do lose a lot of the things you need to think about in an actual run. Daddy Longlegs, is that really a room Utero boss? I didn't even think it was. Like, I genuinely didn't think that could happen as a thing, but I suppose it must be able to if it's literally happening. And Lazarus's rags, which annoyingly do make us come back as Lazarus, unlock-wise. That's probably not ideal, but I mean, obviously I'm going to take it. An extra life is an extra life is an extra life, and HP up could genuinely be worse, so we're just going to move on with our lives. Again, forgetting to press that Book of Belial. It's kind of ironic, I was talking earlier about how I can totally get how you can see me do things and, you know, maybe feel the need to comment on it, because if I was watching this video, I'd have typed a few comments. I would, I will admit, though please be kind, because mostly it's going really well. I hate this room. This room gets me way too often than I would like to admit. I actually don't care about any of them. I'm not going to risk it. I thought that was an empty double long room there. I was like, is that possible? That was some terrible dodging. I will be the first to admit that. Any tinted rocks? I'm looking at you. I think there is one here. Potentially. No. I swear I'm just seeing crosses on every rock going. Like, I think that is a syndrome. Like, you could see a stone in real life that has a cross on it if you're an Isaac player, and decide that you now really need to find some high explosives in order to get the maximum benefit out of that. So, we're going to return a pointless journey. Very, very pointless. Oh, come. I thought about going the whole way, but I bottled it. I bottled it, guys. I'll admit. I did bottle it there. I really, really did. It's not like me to bottle it. I'm normally a can man, but that's alright. Can you do the can? I'm not sure if you can. Good. Wow, well done. You really threatened me there. That was close, man. You nearly got me. You really nearly did. I'm glad these things are nowhere near as irritating as they used to be, because they were just my own personal hell. And a soul heart is actually fine. Is there a spacebar item I'd really replace the Book of Belial for at this stage of the game? I'm not convinced that there is. I mean, even Tammy's head, it's not really necessary, because every bomb that I place is effectively a localized Tammy's head, isn't it? So it's not, would not be the upgrade it normally is. So I'm pretty happy with the Book of Belial still. Oh, the damn creep on the floor, yeah, always gets me every time. It really does. Hey! I mean, I'm glad I didn't take damage there, because it would have been a little bit salty if I'd taken damage for the sake of bad gas. Grab that. Grab that. We rocking this. And we finally found the heart. Took long enough. Really did take long enough. Don't charge. Good. Good! And we're actually going to remember to press the Book of Belial this time, so ain't that nice? And, oh, you actually did manage to summon more. But really, not a big issue. Didn't even notice that tier. That is my own fault. Slowly gonna move with you, and now probably gonna go straight into Brimstone Laser, but not even gonna get to move it. Shadow Baby! That sounds kind of intense, doesn't it? I always like using the Devil Room to go down if I can. I just feel like it's, you know, good. So, I'm not confident about my Mega Satan ability. I mean, beating the Lamb is the unlock by itself, right? It does it Like, it unlocks the item. I mean, I'm not entirely bothered about the mark on my post-it note if it prevents that happening, because, I mean, it's the items I'm after, not a little mark on my record. You all know I did it, because, you know, video evidence tends to be quite good at that sort of thing. You are surprisingly hard to kill. Why are you so surprisingly hard to kill? Stop being surprisingly hard to kill. Like, what up with that? And, I mean, what valid tactic is it really that... to beat... Deja vu. Little bit of deja vu here. But yeah, the tactic of, in order to beat you, I'm going to summon things that, quite frankly, will literally explode in my face. But can you please not do that? And then we'll all have really fun times. These things always really scare me. I don't need the chocolate. I'd much rather have the speed. And that went quite nicely as well. I'm glad I chose the correct time to dodge downwards. We're going to blow those three up, but not the rest. Good one, game. Good one. Yep, thanks. That went. Yeah, all right. That's good. Really appreciate it, game. Really do. That was lovely. That was lovely. That was so nice of you. Really was. And you did. So this was a really nice, pointless trip. Should not have picked that up. Should not have picked that up. Why did I pick that up? I'm addicted to divine hearts now that are totally divine hearts. Well, this isn't an annoying room or anything. You need to die before anything else happens. Oh, it was a fallen as well. That was unexpected. I really thought it would be another dark one. I'm kind of okay with that, actually. Really, really okay with that. Both of you did exactly the same tactic. I'm not sure who teaches you your tactics, but you might want to fire them. No, there's not that much in the golden chest pool that I really think it's worth spending ages killing bosses for. That, however, is good. That, however, is very good. Is very, very good. And these spectral tears proving a wonderful item to get. And, in fact, getting Wrath there for the bombs was really surprisingly effective. So, I cannot complain in the slightest. Don't need any health. This is actually a strangely familiar lacking run. Normally I have at least a few babies floating around me, but just not this time in any real way. Nearly walked into that, and that was fine. Okay, I'm actually really happy I got Cricket's head. I kind of feel like that is going to make a big difference later down the line. What I'm not happy at, however, is how long it's taking me to find Satan. That is actually... Did the mystery sack just give me those 2 keys? I feel like it did. See what I mean? See what I mean? I cannot not take damage from greed. It's not possible. Here's my bane. He's arguably one of the easiest sins, and he counters me. He hard counters me, yeah, and again, and again. Oh, I hate him. I hate him so much. Fortunately, actually taking damage is kind of nice because, I mean, I'd rather not, but the spider that spawns for me doing it is ridic powerful. So I hope I'm still on not red hearts here. Double cage, really irritating because of how much health they do have. But fortunately, with one dead already, it jumped to where I was, not where I was going to be. That's interesting. Wouldn't have expected it to do that. So please don't let me pick this up. Okay, so the fact I can't pick that up is probably a really good sign, I think. I mean, I hate not being able to see my health for the Satan fight. We're going to blow these 2 up on the off chance of a black heart. And nothing. What is this? Death. That's kind of useful. We'll blow this one up. And we will save the other 2 bombs for the fight itself. Though, tier bombs are probably going to be very good for the lamb. Either way, into Satan we go. Please, please. So close. So really close. Like, really close, but not quite close enough, I guess. I don't really know where I'm going with this. Whoa. Oh, he's dead. I was like, where's the rest of the tears that I'm dodging? And then he kind of died. So, That's nice. That's really nice, in fact. And it's been a while since I've beaten Satan while having to fire tears, but I think the sheer size of them means that's not really an issue. So I did take 1 bit of damage, so I guess we are going to see... Yeah, okay, so we did go into heart damage there, but only by 1. So I think we should be on full health on the dark room. Emphasis on should be. Yeah, and obviously we did have the lives as well. That kind of sucks. Mega Satan is open. That's a little bit annoying as well. That's really good. That's annoying. I'm going to save those. I believe that makes a lot of sense. It is really nice every now and then to have your insane damage come from tears you are firing. The classic tears and not some mega attack type change. It is really satisfying for that to happen. In fact, even against something that splits, despite me not having piercing shots, because I'm firing so fast with such big shots so powerfully, it basically feels like I've got piercing, which is really neat. And having death as a nice little backup is lovely. Kind of want to kill one before they even really start properly rotating around. This one, I'm surprised he's not... Yeah, there we go. That makes a lot more sense. Don't jump! Don't jump! There it is. That could have been a lot more annoying. And our item, yay guys! The doctor's remote. Whoa. To be fair, I mean, we might as well use one. Actually, it one-shot it. I'm okay with that. I am decidedly okay with that. Like, really, really okay with that. Oh, you're gonna go there. You're gonna try and brimstone me. Well, get owned! We will. Actually, we won't switch to Book of Belial until the final fight, because there's really no point, is there? The Doctor's Remote might just freely clear a few rooms for me. As you saw, it did a lot of damage. There we go, killing 2 of them for literally... that's annoying. That's very annoying. But if I didn't take damage to the head itself, I almost certainly was on a path to walk into the creep there, so I am not too concerned about that at all. That was some dodging right there. That was some dodging. Definitely. Whoa, that was not some dodging, but you can't dodge them all. Ash Ketchum knows that when you want the all of something, it's not always as easy as you think it is. That was monumentally silly. I'm not even really... Sometimes I feel like I get into panic mode where I'm not even seeing what's going on screen, and I'm just running around like a headless chicken trying my best. But this is exactly why I left the soul hearts where I did. Oh my god! Every time! Every freaking time! I hate you so much! And again! Super greed! Super fuck you, basically. Though killing him last is obviously very useful, and a black heart to come back to if we do. Oh, that was dumb. Not even gonna kill that. Yeah, that was... I think it's because I have actually killed the Haunt before, before he even went up here, so I was kind of confident I could do it again, and as I don't actually know how I did that, I just kind of assumed. Yeah, my bombs are surprisingly effective. I wish I had more of them. The High Priestess is better than... Well, it's not better than Death strictly, is it? But it's a nice amount of damage. I think in terms of a boss room, it's definitely better than Death. 2 was not going to be a big deal. I doubt he'll even get more than a few paces. And same with you. My damage really is quite ridiculous. How come Spectral Tears don't pass over bombs and things? I guess just to be useful, because that would be kind of a big negative with it. Ha! Little Chads. That's actually alright to get. Mask of Infamy real quick, as you know. Really, really good fun item. So yeah, as I don't actually know how I killed the last Mask of Infamy, the one in the boss rush, this is probably just going to be a lot of trial and error. And I... Oh. Do I do that much damage to things bumping into me? Because that seems a little bit insane that that's a thing. Alright, we're going to go grab Book of Belial. I mean, there's no real reason for me to kill Mega Satan, is there? I just kind of want a run that's not like a stream highlight where I do beat Mega Satan, just for the sake of it more than anything. So we're going to get that. We are actually not going to get the Soul Hearts and Black Heart, because I think I will need them for Mega Satan, like genuinely. I'm totally prepared to die on Mega Satan as well. The one time I killed him, I was unreal powerful. So here we go. We'll do that straight away. Get out a lot of damage on him. Do our dodging. Make him go into phase 2. There it is. And he's not really doing much, is he? He's not really doing much. Can't really avoid that damage. And I feel like that was worth... Yeah, that was definitely worth taking damage for. That did insane amounts. Down goes him, and there goes that. And we technically have unlocked the curved horn. So the real question remains is, I don't know if that means that I now have the mark on my record as hard mode the lamb on Judas, but I'm not entirely bothered either way, because I want to go for Mega Satan. I'm feeling a little bit fun. I didn't actually use Book of Belial again, did I? I just didn't. You know, guys, should I bother clearing the other darkroom rooms out? I mean, they might end up giving me an item that proves very useful in the fight. So I'm kinda... Damn it! I'm kinda tempted to do just that. I feel like it would make sense. But potentially not. I mean, Mr. Mega might be nice, which these guys... Oh, okay then. I'm actually content to do it with Mr. Mega. Am I though? Ooh. That might do. I guess it's the initial blast that it improves, not the tears. So it's probably not as good as an item as it should be with what I'm rocking. I'm basically just trying to clear enough rooms for little Chaddy to give me enough HP. And I'm just trying my best to not take damage to ruin my spirit heart. That's the main deal here. Although it is trying its best, isn't it? It is really, really trying its best here. Like, wow. Okay. Alright, team. That's fine. Everyone calm the hell down. This is literally the last room in the dark room. Can we do it? We can. Was pointless. Good. So let's go grab our spirit heart. There's an item in here? Oh, yeah, Pinky Eye. Okay, yeah, I'd rather have the speed. Much, much rather have the speed. So Mega Satan, very tricky fight. Very, very tricky fight. But I think I can do it. And the only reason I think I can do it is because I have the wafer. So I actually have more health because of that than I had last time I tried Mega Satan. That's my only real saving grace here. So without further ado, let's do this thing. Let's absolutely do this thing. Rise out of the ground, you head of Satan. And we're going to start battering away at that. Down goes the first hand already. This I absolutely love as a bullet hell dodge. As soon as we get rid of his other hand, fight becomes a lot easier. Though, of course, this is just, very early phase 1. That brimstone, always quite powerful. And calm down. So we do reduce him to the next phase where we have to fight all of the horsemen, which is really quite easy to do. We're going to go for war next to get rid of him. And then death should prove fairly easy. The slowdown really not helping, though. And you just got annihilated. Really thought I'd kill his cart before he got... His cart, yeah. Death's actually riding a cart. He's a character in, like, Mario... A racer thing. Mario Kart. It's called Mario Kart. I don't know why I didn't know the name of that. And next phase we go, which is all of the super sins. Really not a big problem. I mean, you gotta go for Mega Satan when you're this powerful. You just do. Not faced him in a while. Super Wrath is fine. Super Lust, absolutely disgusting. But, maybe if you're drunk enough. Ayo. Yep, Greed. Again, Super Greed. Twice. What a guy. Every time. What a guy. Fortunately, most of the things that Satan does do can affect his summoned guys. This hand should die before it's a problem, though that stream was slightly annoying, but I do get his other arm because of that. Back he goes into the Angel Book of fucking Belial. The Book of actual Belial again. I am an idiot. I am an actual idiot. It's like, no, I just wanted deliberate hardcore mode. I think that's it. I think that makes sense, right? Double hardcore mode, that. You can totally see where I was going for. That's annoying. Just trying. Yep, that's the one. That's the one there. Whoa. Oh, after all that dodging, and I died to a spawn sin. Wonderful. Come on. Come on. That's annoying. But it's okay. It's also annoying, but it's okay. There he goes. Down he goes once again. And now, phase 2. Phase 2 is very much harder. That's, I don't remember seeing that last time. Like, I really don't remember seeing that last time. Just kind of gonna go for him here. As much as gonna pass through that stream while I am... Damn it. This is very ridiculous. I'm kind of just gonna go... Yeah, there it is. We did it. We did it. Mega Satan, mega dead is what he is. And the ending is quite ridiculous. It's a little bit terrifying. As you can see, Guppy's paw there. The dead cat is in the chest with him. He's embracing his evil side. It's quite intense. Quite intense. I'll be interested to see if the markers appeared on my record. God, the sound as well. Oh. And he's finally given in to his evil side. Dun 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 dun! So that's the secret ending for everyone who has not seen it. The curved horn appeared in the basement. So does it count? Judas. Oh, it does actually count. So that is absolutely fine. My name has been Rage. Remember to like if you've enjoyed this. It really does help, guys. I do appreciate it. I really, really do. And subscribe for more. Really nice run. A goodbye.